everyone, I hope you're all doing alright and looking after yourselves. So, I were brainstorming, like what to build. Even though I've got a list of things that I could build, I weren't really like in the mood for them, and I needed something like quick. I've had a pretty like stressful, hectic week, and I thought, do you know what, I need something straightforward, simple, not going to take a long time to do a voiceover for, and also edit and all the rest of it, you know what I mean? Like, I just needed something simple, easy, and I thought, you know what I haven't built for ages? A starter home. And I do need a starter home for my current university playthrough that I'm doing over on Twitch. Basically, I've played through university as my sim self, and we're going to be graduating soon, and we'll be moving into our first home with Cameron Fletcher, who is our partner. We met at university, so I thought I'll build a home for us. So yeah, that's what today's build is, just a simple, modern starter home. And I think the final cost of it is like 20,700, something like that. I can't quite remember. At the end of the build, I did actually go around and delete a couple of things just because it were like 22,100 or something. But it's a starter home for a couple, so it should be under 22,000 simoleons because that's the starting amount for 2 sims in a household. So you could have it as a couple's place or a single sim's house, but you'd have to obviously need to be able to afford it. It's not like a proper starter home where it's like 20,000. It's a starter home for 2. So yeah, don't know why I need to like ramble on about it, you know what I mean, I'm sure. But yeah, I went with just like a basic shape really. I feel like the exterior is not a very sort of, you know, original, unique looking house. And also, by the way, it is kind of all over the place, this house, like the order of the building. Obviously, we've done the exterior, but we're not like done. We've just started moving on to interior now. And the kitchen that I did, I actually did it after basically I built a room build on Instagram, and I just modelled the kitchen, just basically a copy of that, but a cheaper version with a bit less clutter and cheaper appliances. And at the end I actually swap out the cooker for the cheapest cooker, the cheapest one that's base game, because I think the cheapest cooker is a City Living one and it looks like really dirty and grimy, and I thought I don't want that one, so I got the cheapest base game one. I can't remember what it's called, but you'll see in the screenshots anyway. But yeah, did it after, or just copied a room that I did over on Instagram, because I do room builds over there if you didn't know. But yeah, I'm just placing it down now from the gallery because I couldn't remember what it looked like, and I thought there were a picture in it that I made one of my sims take. It's just a photograph of an artwork thing from the Cool Kitchen stuff, I think, and yeah, I wanted that in the build, so put that down. So I downloaded the actual room from the gallery and then just placed it from that because I couldn't I didn't know how else to do it. I thought, I'm not taking a picture again, I can't be bothered, so I just copied and pasted. But yeah, it's just like a cheaper version of that. And then moving on to the main bedroom, we do the main bedroom and then I think we might go back outside. Like I said, it's a bit all over the place, or we might go to office, I can't remember. But basically it's one bedroom and then we've got an office, but it could be turned into a kid's room if you wanted as well. You could have like a single sim living here, or 2 parents and 1 kid if you wanted. But like I said, it is built with my sim self and my partner in mind, who is Cameron Fletcher. And yeah, that was an unexpected turn of events in like the playthrough, because we were like just best friends for ages, and we tried dating Lilith Pleasant, and that didn't really go to plan. So we were just like, right, we'll call that a day. We'll not pursue that anymore. It weren't going well. And yeah, so somebody suggested in chat like go on a date with Cameron, I can't remember who it was, and I did, and he's been proper nice like the whole time while we've been playing at university. It's been really nice and just a nice him to be around. And yeah, we've ended up getting into a relationship with him, which has been fun, but we had like a disastrous date the other day. I mean, it went well, but it were like awkward. We had like a few awkward moments, but yeah, either way that's happening, so we're going to be moving in here together. So yeah, bedroom, kept it quite simple. I was tempted to use that really cheap bed from Eco Lifestyle, but I just went with the one from City Living, like the cheaper version of it. And then I also built an office, and I was watching a Drew Gooden video, and his background, he's got like this wood effect wallpaper. Oh, well, I think it's a wallpaper, I don't know, but it looks like a wallpaper, and it's like this wood effect thing. I might put a picture on just for those that don't know, or maybe you do know him but you've not seen his videos, or I don't know. Either way I'll put a picture up. But that wallpaper I was looking at it, I thought, oh, I want that in real life, like I'd love that. And I thought, well, I can't have it in real life because I can't just decorate a room like that on a whim just because I've seen somebody's got like a nice wallpaper. So I thought, why not have it in The Sims 4? So I kind of tried to like copy that with the like one wall in the office. And my sim at the minute is, obviously they're at university and they don't have a job or out like that, but we're not actually doing the job that I've gone to university for. So we're doing computer science. So I am doing like programming gigs on the side, like freelancer gigs, but I'm not actually in the freelancer career. And Cameron, I think, wants to be a freelancer, or he wants to be a programmer or something like that. He's doing the same course as us. And yeah, so the office is kind of for both of us, but for now it's got space for one sim to like work from home, just because I couldn't afford to put down 2 desks and computers and all that stuff. And yeah, I quite like how the office turned out. It's quite a small space, but it definitely has potential to be a bedroom as well. So, oh, and that's another thing. I placed down the crafted guitar because Cameron actually gifted us one for, I can't remember why he gave it us, but he just gifted us a crafted guitar one time. And I thought, you know what, we'll keep that. So that's to kind of emulate that. And I also put the board from the apartment just because it's free. I use a lot of debug stuff in this house as well. Not as much as I would have liked, but I did use some of it just to, you know, fill the house up with clutter and make it look like an actual lived-in house. Because that's the thing, when you build a starter home, it is very, you know, basic because it's meant to be cheap and, you know, or affordable at least. And you don't want to fill it up with too much like unnecessary things. So yeah, I tried not to go too overboard with the decorations and stuff, but then the stuff I did put down, I did try and use debug where I could. But you'll see like the screenshots is like the final version, because I did have to take a couple things out, not a lot, but just a few things, or like swap out the cooker for the cheaper one and whatever else. But yeah, thought I'd make that office space for us both really, because I guess Cameron will be working from home, and I think what we're actually going to be doing is joining the detective career, because I've never played as it before. Well, I think I started it, but I got frustrated with it, so I stopped playing it like years ago when I used to play on console. But yeah, I actually want to play it and get through it and see what that's like, because that's the whole point of the kind of university thing. I've not really gone through university before and done like a proper distinguished career and, you know, done the whole thing like properly. I've just cheated it and stuff, and I wanted to actually play it and experience it and stuff. And then there's other packs that I've never done stuff with, like the detective career, for example, and I've not done like the medicine career, or is it medical career, whichever, the one where you work in the hospital, from Get to Work. So yeah, that's kind of what we've been doing over on Twitch, and it's been a lot of fun actually to experience the Discover University expansion pack for what it is, like properly and stuff, because I love it for building with, but I've not actually played it properly. So yeah, it's been fun. Stressful though, really stressful. We didn't do as well as we thought we did a few terms, and we ended up getting put on probation, and then we ended up getting suspended. So it were like, I was like, fucking hell, I can't cope with this, it's too much stress, I might just drop out. But yeah, it has been fun though. We've had like a lot of laughs and that with it. And then yeah, living room, I'll talk about that. So for living room, I obviously put down that really cheap TV from Eco Lifestyle, and then I just put down some cheap units, because the Eco Lifestyle stuff's really like cheap. Like a lot of the stuff's like less than 100 simoleons, or it is 100 simoleons, and then the next thing like in price will be like 300. So it's like a massive price gap, or price jump should I say, between other stuff and then the Eco Lifestyle stuff. But yeah, then just doing the exterior now, and I did start off with that base game like low border thing, but I just deleted it and placed down some debug border thingies, just some like bits of wood, just to like line off the garden and that. And I would say like the exterior is, I don't know, like I felt like I could have done more with it, but I was really struggling with like the debug plants. There was just something about when I was building that day. I think I finished building it yesterday. I started the shell like Wednesday evening or something like that, but I was just so burnt out and like stressed, and I just couldn't concentrate. So then I did most of it. Well, I did the rest of it yesterday. Well, I did all of it really, apart from the shell. But yeah, I've just been feeling a bit like burnt out and stuff. Not from building out like that, just life stuff. So I'm hopefully, what's the word? hopefully that passes soon is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, I think that did affect my building and stuff, and by the end of it I was like kind of getting annoyed with the landscaping. There was just something about it, like the plants that I was placing down, it was kind of just annoying. I felt like I could have done better with it, but it's fine, you know what, it's a starter home. It doesn't have to be like super fancy or like that. But I think I do struggle with the debug plants, at least the ones that I was using, because I use mainly the the base game ones. But yeah, exterior I think is not my best that I've ever done, but also it is a starter home, so it's like it don't really matter. But yeah, did change the colour scheme a bit. I weren't actually happy with the bricks for ages, but then when I was taking the screenshots and looking at it in a different light and time of day and stuff, I did actually end up liking it, because I were going to change it, but I thought I'll do it at the end because I can't do it right now because I just couldn't think of anything. Like I couldn't think of, you know, you just can't form your opinion on something and your head's a bit all over the place. Well, it was just like that. But yeah, there was something else I wanted to talk about, but I can't remember what it was now. I will say though that the packs that I used for this, let me think now, I used City Living, Eco Lifestyle. What was the other one that I used? City Living, Eco Lifestyle. I can't remember the others that I used. Oh, Snowy Escape, and then I used Spa Day and Dream Home Decorator. I used Snowy Escape because I wanted to use the windows from it, but I didn't really use a lot of stuff from it, like other stuff. Like I used the shower, and I think that's about it. Like the shower, the windows, and I can't remember what else. We're going to use Discover University because we're at university, so it makes sense to use it, I guess. And I do actually have some Discover University like things on my sim, like in our inventory. Not in this save, like I know you'll probably see us stood outside the front of the house. That's a different version of my sim. I'm in like my build save while I'm building this, and I've got my university save. But yeah, she does have some like posters and some other stuff. But yeah, I ended up not using Discover University, so you know, it's fine. And like I said, it is all over the place. So we do back garden, and then I think we go back into the house to like add some other things. I can't quite remember, but it is kind of all over the place. I don't know why. I think my head was all over the place. Maybe that's why I just couldn't concentrate properly. But you know, it's fine. We all have those days where, you know, your head is kind of everywhere and you can't really concentrate on what you're doing. But it's right. I'll be right. But yeah, back garden, kept it quite simple, and I just put down a barbecue thing and a little picnic bench. And what else did I put down? I put down a yoga mat because my Sims got into doing yoga and that, so I put down a little area for that, which I think looks quite cute. When I play testing it, my Sim like put the radio on and it went onto the Focus like radio station, which I think is meant to be for that came with the Spa Day pack. Or it might have come with Discover University. I can't remember. It sounds like yoga music anyway. But yeah, she was doing some yoga with the music on, and then I put some like candles down and everything, and I just thought this would be like so nice if you had like a nice garden and that to just be doing yoga out there and that. But yeah, just did that for back garden, and then I think we go back inside for I think we just put clutter down or just like random stuff. I can't really remember. But yeah, I hope that you like this build either way, and I hope that it's a decent starter home. Like I said, you can move in. It is intended for a couple, but you could have a single Sim living here if they could afford it. And yeah, can't really think of what else to talk about now. I will say though, it's absolutely freezing today. I were alright when I was walking down to school. So I was doing the school run and that before I started recording. Well, before I got home, obviously, to record the voiceover. And I tell you what though, I had proper bad heart palpitations. I don't know what happened. I was like ready to phone. I like ready to phone 111, which is like the non-emergency phone number. And like, yeah, I think I might be dying, so I just need to know if it's worth calling 999, which is the actual like emergency phone number. So yeah, I was a bit like, I don't know what's going on. It was horrible actually. Like I got really like worried, and I thought, what am I gonna do? Like I'm not gonna be able to record my voiceover if I go to hospital. Like I got my priorities in order in that. But yeah, it worked out in the end. When I got home, I just did a few like breathing exercises and tried to distract myself, and it went back to normal. I wonder if it's just like a stress thing, because I've had like a stressful few days, but I don't know. Who knows what it was. obviously if it gets any worse or if what happens, then I'll have to like go to doctors and stuff, but hopefully that doesn't happen. But yeah, hopefully that don't worry anybody, because sometimes when people talk about they've not been very well and I'm watching the videos, I feel the need to be like, are you okay? Like, and kick off and be like trying to find out if they're alright and that. But I'm fine. Like, I think it was just like a weird thing that happened. I don't know, but either way, I'm alright now. But yeah, I think I started talking about the weather and I ended up getting distracted, but it's fine. Short version, it was freezing. I ended up having heart palpitations and increased heart rate. Thought I was gonna die. Didn't die. Came home, recorded my voiceover. But yeah, just going around adding some other bits and then we'll be on to the screenshots. So I'm going to wrap up the voiceover here, seeing as we're at the end of the video. I hope that you enjoyed this one. I know my voiceover were a bit rambling all over the place, but you know, it's right. Probably come to expect that now. If you want to, you can subscribe to my channel so that you can see more videos like this from me. And yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this one. If you did, consider leaving a like on it. I hope that you all have a really good day. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you later. Bye.